Hey everyone, if you're a new friend, welcome to my channel, and if you're an old friend, welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do this super duper dramatic but really easy makeup look. It's going to be a voiceover because I really want to talk you guys through the steps. If you're like me and you're in your mid to late 20s and you live in the South, probably you're going to a lot of weddings this time of year. I know that a lot of people, a lot of channels are doing like prom videos, but prom just does not apply for me and my age demographic, but weddings definitely do. So I wanted to show you guys how I like to do makeup for evening weddings when I just want to, you know, glam it up, but make it like super duper easy because usually I'm in a hurry. This is actually also how I do makeup for a lot of my clients who are going to weddings or having baby showers. I just did this look for one of my good girlfriends, Jessica, for her baby shower last weekend. This eyeshadow also kind of reminds me of Miss Phaedra at the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion. Phaedra just disappointed me this season. I really used to love her, but she is just the worst, the absolute worst. Back on topic. So if you guys want to see how I got this look right here, then keep on watching because the tutorial is coming up next. So I am priming my eyelids with Too Faced Glitter Glue Eyeshadow Primer, and I'm just kind of putting it all over my lids, and I'm going to bring it out to my corner because I think I want this look to be a little bit winged looking, so I'm bringing it out to the corner of my eye. And now I am setting it with my Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. And I'm going in with Burnt Orange in the Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm using that as my transition shade. So now I'm about to put Cypress Umber into my crease, and that's going to be, you know, my dark crease color. I'm just trying to darken it up lightly so I can build up as much intensity as I want because that color is very pigmented. And so as much as I added in there, I try and go back with burnt orange and make sure that I reel it in just a little bit so it doesn't get too crazy. I want to make sure that it blends really well with burnt orange. So now I'm taking Primavera and I'm just really putting that all over my lid because that is the star of this show. Light colors on the eyelid are just really flattering, and so I'm putting that on my lid, and then I'm also making sure that Cypress Umber is darkest in the corner of my crease at like the very tip, so I'm going back in there as well. So I'm actually taking the brush from the Modern Renaissance palette and I'm using the smaller end of that brush to add a little bit more Cypress Umber into my crease because I want that color to be distinct. I really kind of wanted it to be not exactly a halo effect, but I want it to be distinctly in my crease. So I added a little bit more of it, and then I'm taking burnt orange and blending it out just a little bit more. I'm going to come back to that after I'm finished with the rest of my face, but now I'm just priming my skin with the Baby Skin Primer by Maybelline. I most likely moisturized my skin as well. Because I do have dry skin, I like to moisturize first and then go in with a pore filling primer. So now I'm taking my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation in the color Cream Cafe, and I am just kind of spreading it around my face with my Beauty Blender. And I'm using this foundation today because when I am going out for like a wedding event where I know that I'm going to be doing a lot of schmoozing and dancing, I want a foundation that's really going to last. And especially because I'm in Houston, Texas, and it does get really hot, especially this time of year, I wanted a foundation that's going to look matte for as long as possible, despite the sweat. So this is the one that I'm choosing, and now I'm using my favorite concealer. You guys know the one, it's going to be in the description box. Using that concealer to highlight under my eye, because that light under eye is really pretty, in my opinion, and so I like to go in there and highlight and then spread it around like my T-zone area, because my T-zone tends to be a lot lighter than the rest of my face. I don't know if you guys have noticed with your own face, especially as a woman of color, but your forehead and chin and jawline tend to be darker than like the center of your forehead and under your eye, unless you have dark bags, in which case, you know, it'll be a little bit darker. But this is like in a perfect world where you would put concealer and it would be lighter. Anyways, I just went in and set my under eye for a couple of minutes with the Mercier translucent setting powder, and I want to have a really set foundation, because when I'm going to be sweating and being in a bunch of pictures, I want my foundation to last and I want it to look perfect. So that's why I set it for a couple of minutes. For some reason, I did my blush before I did my bronzer this time. I usually never do that. I always have a specific order in the way that I do my makeup, but this time I did my blush first. Then I just added my bronzer to carve out my cheekbones just a little bit. And now I'm using the Sweet Peach, well, I was using the Sweet Peach Glow Kit to highlight my cheekbones just a tad. I love that glow. It's so natural looking. And then I'm using Cypress Umber to go on my lower lash line, and I took Vermeer in the corners of my eyes because it's the very shimmery white glitter color in, not white glitter, but white metallic color in that palette, and that's what I wanted to have in the corners of my eyes. Really set this off. And I'm just taking a little bit of the Wet n Wild highlighter to snatch my nose just a tad. So I'm going back with Primavera to just clean up that lid and try and make it look as uniform and as nice as the other side. Yeah, and now I'm taking this black eyeliner from MAC on my waterline just to darken it up so it's not pink. It's not a very black eyeliner. It's really just adding a darker hue, not a very black color. And then I'm going to take Kat Von D's Trooper eyeliner, tattoo eyeliner, and just give myself a winged liner as carefully as I can. My eye kept watering while I was filming this. So now I'm taking Avenue by ColourPop, and that is going to help me complete my look. I really love this red color because it's like a deeper red. It's kind of a more serious red, not party red. And it's going to last all night long and stay matte as well. No matter how much I eat or how many kisses, it might wear off just a little bit in the center of my lips, but just reapply it sometime around the cake, toast, or whatever, and you'll be good to go. I'm finishing this with my L'Oreal Infallible setting spray, and it does a really great job of making sure that my makeup lasts the extra long mile. So thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial. I really hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a big old thumbs up. Make sure that you're subscribed. Let a friend know about it because that would be super cool, and I will see you guys in my next tutorial. I love you so much. Bye!